What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with another video, a rant, a rave, a talk, a discussion about America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. So, the Cowboys didn't show up yesterday at all. The Indianapolis Colts played a practice squad team, or even potentially a JV football team, because the Cowboys couldn't move the ball at all. Zeke was held to under 100 yards rushing. He had 82. Dak had 0 touchdowns and 1 pick. And the Cowboys got blown out for the first time in 15 years. Last time we got blown out and shut out. Got shut out for the first time in 15 years, I should say. Last time we got shut out was against the New England Patriots. And I actually think I remember that game. That was 15 years ago, and that was Tom Brady. Still Tom Brady. I feel like the guy's been in the league since like the 60s. He's like the ancient wise old man that never ages. He's like Yoda. He's like the Yoda of the NFL. And honestly, I should be upset about the loss. I really should be. However, I feel like we needed a game like that. We were riding high on a 5-game winning streak, and just out of nowhere, we literally got punched in the mouth, and we were held accountable in Indianapolis. And my buddy Andrew was watching it with me, and he's a big Colts fan. He loves the Colts. Those are his dudes. And even he looked at me and was like, man, I thought it was going to be closer than this. I can't believe y'all are the underdog. Just stuff like that. And I'm like, I can't believe it either. We had potentially a 6-game winning streak on the line, and we couldn't do anything. We went for it on 4th down, I think, the most times during that game than we have ever gone for it this season. And I honestly feel like Zeke said in his post-game conference, we needed that. We needed a wake-up call, and hopefully this is the wake-up call that we need so we can go into the playoffs with our heads held high and play mistake-free football. Because we had penalties, we had Dak holding onto the ball too long, we had the offensive line not protecting Dak. We had Zeke put on the back burner again, not getting the ball as much. He had over 100 yards for the day, but that includes catching and everything. So, once again, when the chips are down, Linehan will treat Zeke like a leper. And it's not cool. That is the bread and butter of our team. And if you put the ball, like I told Andrew, if y'all put the ball in Dak Prescott's hands and shut down Zeke and shut down Amari Cooper, you guys are going to win. And when it was 0-0 and we went for that field goal and it got blocked, I was like, yeah, that sucks. Hopefully we can bounce back from that. But I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't. So we didn't, obviously. We lost 23-0, which is ridiculous in and of itself, because even a college team, I think even A&M probably could have put 3 points up against the Colts. I don't know who that team was. Like I said in my Facebook post, I was like, I don't know what team that was, but hopefully we can bounce back against the Bucs. And I still say, anyway, how about them Cowboys? So this game, a lot of people are pressing the panic button, specifically because if we lost, we needed the Redskins and the Eagles both to lose last night, and that didn't happen. The Redskins won with a game-winning field goal, and the Colts beat the best NFL team, best NFL record team next to the New Orleans Saints in the Los Angeles Rams. Beat them by a touchdown. I was at a I was at a thing last night with Chris and Bailey and Ashley and Andrew and my wife and everybody. And I kept checking the score. And I was like, oh my gosh. And everybody's like, what? And I'm like, the Eagles are beating the Rams. It was 30 to 16, I think, was the score. And then I checked back 5 minutes later, it was 30 to 23, and that eventually became the final. So we needed the two teams that needed to lose, and they didn't. So, damn. We need to be held accountable for that loss. We have the Bucs, who have been eliminated from playoff contention. So I would not be surprised if they were looking to play spoiler for the Dallas Cowboys, and this potentially could be a trap game for my boys. So, I mean, the way it's looking is we need to step it up a little bit. And in order to do that, we need to run the ball consistently and not quit. I know that you're down. They were down 3-0, 10-0, and then 17-0, and then 20-0, and then 23-0. A 23-0 deficit with the amount of time that we had the ball, because we did have our time of possession, I think, was greater in the first quarter than it was the Colts. We were driving, and we could do nothing with the ball. So after that 4th and goal that the Colts stopped Zeke on, it was, and then freaking Wally dropping a freaking touchdown in the end zone. And then our, I think it was Jarwin, also dropped a very crucial pass. And it weren't clicking. They shut down Amari Cooper. That's been our guy the last few weeks. And we unfortunately suffered and got a big old goose egg to go on our resume this season. So, how do I think they're going to do against the Bucs? I still think we're going to beat the Bucs. The Bucs are one of those teams that I don't know, just one of those teams that I feel that we can just go in there and just punch them in the mouth and just say, go back to sleep, because you guys are not going to be awake during the playoffs. So, all right, guys, I am here at my new job. If you guys don't know the update on my life, please go watch my life update video, and please subscribe if you haven't already to become a piglet, and I greatly appreciate it. And thank you guys so much once again for dropping by. I will upload this video later this afternoon. This is 6 o'clock in the morning is when I'm recording this, so this should be up about, I don't know, I'll say about 5 o'clock Central Time. So I'll upload this in 11 hours. So guys, thank y'all so much once again for dropping by, and always remember, my little piglets, Colin Porkchop loves y'all the most. Says y'all take it easy, guys, and I will see y'all next time. How about them Cowboys? Bye, guys!